Welcome back, guys, to Trails of Cold Steel 2, where after McBurn showed off his overwhelming strength in battle, Instructor Sara flew in to make the save as Duke Alberea reached the scene. With the Alliance forces having a new model of mech, Valimar was called once more to dispatch it as we made our escape with a spirit path. Having returned to Ymir, having now reunited everyone once more, we start a new free day with a ton of bonding events to do. Hey there, congrats on finally getting all your classmates back together. I'm glad to see they're all safe too. Not that they ever seem like the kind of people who go down easily. Yeah, you're right. The hard part's still yet to come though. We might all finally be reunited, but now we need to sit down and decide exactly what it is we need to do to make a difference. Well, good luck with that. By the way, completely unrelated, but do you mind if I ask you a small favour? A favour? It's not often you ask favours of me. You see, we've got a noble called Annabelle staying here at the moment, but I haven't seen her since she left to go fishing yesterday. She's been gone for a whole day? That's right, she always seemed to be crazy about her fishing, but this is the first time she's been gone this long. It's the middle of winter too, so I'm a bit worried about her. If you're free, I'd really appreciate it if you went and looked for her. Yeah, I can help you out there. Our discussion isn't until a bit later. If she went out to fish, I'm guessing she's probably somewhere on the valley behind the village. That's what I figured too. The hard part's finding out how far down the path she's gone. I don't have any leads there either. You're just going to have to comb it from top to bottom. Alright, I'll be sure to bring her back as soon as I can. Stranger Than Fishin has started. Stranger Than Fiction, eh? The guild should probably follow your guys' example and figure out what we're going to do next, to be honest. Hopefully we'll be able to keep working with you guys. Might be easier now that Sarah's shut up again. I'm down if you are. There we go. But yeah, leave worrying about guild stuff to us. You guys got your own stuff to take care of. Don't worry about what we so-called elves think. You guys just focus on figuring out what you want to do. And when you finally do figure that out, I know for a fact it'll be something you can be proud of. So wonderful to be back with Celine again. I can focus on how we should act from here on out. Not that that would be a particularly easy decision. Yeah, we're glad to have you weighing in on the matter though. Oh, I just remembered. There's something I need to buy from the shop in the village. Oh? I can't tell you what it is, I'm afraid. It's a secret. I have no idea what she's talking about, but she sure looks happy about it. Okay, now I'm getting curious. Oh, I'm definitely going to do Ymir again. Because this time we're buying things for cats! Cats. But I should probably run out and save Annabelle ASAP, considering she's gone missing! Annabelle! Oh, wait a second. If I'm doing that, I need more ingredients. Honey syrup. I need honey syrup. Cats. Honey syrup, cats, honey syrup, cats. Alright, now we need to find someone who's terrible at cooking. Up we go. I should call the others if I'm heading out to the valley. Alright, so we obviously don't want to switch around too much from the setup we had last time for obvious reasons, right? We kind of want strong people in to beat up bad people. Let's go with, I don't know, who do you reckon will be bad at the cookie? Technically, Elisa would be a terrible choice, wouldn't she? Oh, we'll find out who we want for the cooking by going out there. By the way, what was Jusis ordnance like at this point? So he had everything upgraded to level 1. He had aerial, dark matter, moving mine 2. Sara has Lefort, Speedbreaker, attack 2, and defense 2. But is Sara? Got loads of new courts over time as well. And we just want you to cook. I just realised I more or less just took people again. Oh, we can make the worst one with you? Great. Make a terrible food.
I've got this.
No, you haven't. And that's what we love about you.
Oops.
She turned the pancake into metal. Good job. That's obviously not cooking instructor Sara.
Well, if I must. What in Adios' name is this?
I don't know. You made it. Suspicious pilaf. And then we need someone else who is super smiley. But Super smiley. Which one am I changing? Oops, I'm changing the wrong ones. That's my actual party. That's my party! Think you'll make some good pilaf? Right, CV pilaf. There we go, Gaius. Good old Gaius.
Alright, I'll give it a try. My
Elegant
cuisine
pilaf.
reigns supreme.
His cuisine reigns supreme. So now we got all our cooking done. Let's just have you in because even though we haven't got spells and abilities, you'll be able to fight quite fine. And quite fair. Oh wait, so we've got a second page. That's where Sharon's gone. Right, where are you, Annabelle? I'll fish there after we save Annabelle.
Looks perfect for fishing.
Oh no! Oh, I just ran into it.
Is ours.
Disco chickens are here! The disco chickens are here now, oh no! It's disco chickens! Icicle penguins! Oh no! The hell is here! You already have 100 CP and you have 200 CP. We've already seen your S-craft, technically. I mean, you could just nuke them all. Look at that. Strength, speed, 50%, free turns, insight, free turns. Silly good.
You didn't see that coming. Now! An opening!
My turn.
Alright, we don't have... our turn coming up at this rate.
I'll back you up.
You're finished.
So I obviously want a detector on someone here.
It's my turn. Analyzing the enemy's vitals.
It's technically not Disco Chicken, but still.
Analysis complete.
Alien monster that gathers on snowfields, catches fish in freezing waters to eat, also use them as weapons.
My
Fence
turn.
down. Oh, you're doomed.
Here I go. Sit. Okay, it's safe for now.
Got our scat in. Oh yeah, and 2 overdrive bars. Oh, that'd be nice. Right, so silly
Leave
apes
this
are
to me,
here.
Of course. Okay.
I was about to say, can she just straight kill these? Yes, they are low enough level now that she can also destroy all apes. The simians are doomed!
Now's our chance. Let's get it.
That's better. Triple advantage. That's what we're after.
My turn.
Well, second form.
Second form.
Gale. You'll get CP back from killing the 2 in the back.
Leave it to me. Here I go.
And you've got the Master Quartz that restores some of your stats whenever you do something, don't you?
Leave this to me. Now.
Instructor Sara's back.
My turn.
Beautiful, because that'll be the CP up.
Okay, it's safe for now.
But then we get Sarah, if you know what I mean. And then we end up with, like, her stats not being... Really? Where's her 250,000 HP? I guess she's just that skilled, she doesn't need health. Is that how it works? Let's quickly give her passion leggings. Let's give her a green pendulum as well. My favourite avoiding. She's wearing the most passionate of all leggings. It's great. Wait, you knew? Obviously not. What's Annabelle? Hey, Sarah knows how to use a gun all the time, Fee. Take note. Getting our Sepid farm on here. Our tiny Sepid farm. Trying to run away. It's Instructor Sara! Run! I have fought these guys before, haven't I?
Here's our chance. Don't mess it up.
Why am I suddenly thinking I didn't fight these icy cross
Let's
monsters
move.
before? I haven't, actually. What? They're new. Level 67. Oh, hello. Nice to meet you and all. My name's Rean.
Second form. Gale!
This is my second form.
Now's our chance.
I'll back you up. Leave it to me.
I thought they looked different, but they got killed
It's
by
my
me doing
turn.
the thing.
Analyzing the enemy's vitals. Analysis complete.
A monster that lives in the cold regions makes its nest under piled up snow and uses said snow to repel foes.
My turn.
I guess maybe I didn't go up last time we were out here.
Leave it to me.
Looks like we're gonna get one
Watch out
overdrive
for
bar
that.
again.
Good work.
Nicely done. Give me the more ground bait after we use so much on that spot. I've still got a fair supply, to be fair. Where's Annabelle? Oh, right here. Completely fine. Is that fishing spot here, Annabelle? Let me kill this guy a second. Clear out some of the surroundings for you. Cutscenes might respawn boxes, so I want to get any items I can get before we go. Oh my, already tired? Oh yes, you certainly are. Any fish would be after fighting all night long. Got you. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, I took my bait and swam off. Again? Why fish? Is your fishy stomach a bottomless pit of hunger? Well, I know this was how we'd find her. Can't believe she's been fishing all night. Then again, I totally can. Excuse me, Annabelle, I think it would be best to return to Ymir and get some sleep. Considering how tired you clearly are, if you were to fall into the water, I dread to think what might happen. Oh, hogwash. I'm so close to finally catching it. I can already taste its deliciously filleted body. Filleted. I refuse to go back empty-handed. That's simply unthinkable. Her passion is commendable, but I hardly think letting her continue is wise. She's so focused on fishing, she's not seeing things clearly. Is there nothing we can do? Oh, I know. What if I caught the fish that you're after in your place? Would that work for you? Oh, a fishing battle is what you want, is it? I'd be happy to accept. Let's see who can catch the little devil first, shall we? That's not what I... Sure, game on. I hope I can actually catch it. Sounds like it's a big one. It's fishing battle time. I'm gonna save because I'm worried about fishing bells. A permanently missable fish that if you don't catch it at this time and she catches it instead, it will not fill up your slots. Where am I fishing from? Here? 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 Oh, there. There's no spots for it, so... Let's give it a go. Oh, fishing rod! It's in the wood! It's actually in the snow, to be fair. That's not a fish! That ain't no moon.
Not what I had in mind.
Caught mystery fish. That's huge. Did you catch it? Did you? Did you catch the mighty blue devil? I don't know, but whatever it is, it's gigantic. Come on. You caught it! You really caught it! This is the elusive blue devil. This is not the time for rejoicing. Stay back! It's a monster! Yes. What?
Here they come. Stay focused.
What would have happened if you called it Icy Croaker? It's not very weak to delay. It is weak to fate. So I could try to hit that as a status effect here. Or I could motivate and go from there. It's an option too, you know.
All right, let's do this.
Leave it to me! Of course! Leave it to me!
What kind of crazy stuff are you gonna have? Seal, are you weak to that? Not really. Speed minus 25% too. Stats down is a... I guess we're gonna attack the first attack most likely. Or I could just feint it with the special. Options. And I also want to like charge up my attack even more. With Insight 2, I should be able to like save myself from pretty much everything. And I don't want to accidentally kill it. Ah!
Bringing the thunder now!
I don't know how much HP it's got. It's obviously going to have more than one S-craft, but still. Oh, that's a good choice.
Oh, please. My turn.
Okay, 65k HP, 0 arts for you. That's helpful. And we could technically buff everyone's strength up even more. Or I could just start going at you. I mean, we have a faint chance there. Insight 2, we could just go for the Earth Cleaver. We could go for the True Armor Breaker and lower its defense.
Shatter! They're off guard!
Oh, we don't have burst yet.
Here I go! Analyzing the enemy's vitals.
Finally, we got the Analyze. From here, we can go to work.
Analysis complete!
A giant frog-like monster living in a cold area has caused the skin to freeze, making it as hard as rock. Probably should have used my thing then when its defense was down. It doesn't actually seem to be that bad, does it? Now I'm looking at it.
Burn to ash. Fall!
Just seems to be really fast.
Let's go, everyone!
All right,
Understood!
Leave it to me. Now! An opening! Let's see if you can live through this. Let us go!
Hey, on that
Of
turn,
course.
he gets to stand up for one more turn, but by the end of that turn, we will have nuked him to oblivion.
My turn. Shatter! They're off guard! And one from me! Now!
Well, I don't think our Croaker has a chance anymore.
Here I go. Ha!
Well, that was an easier one.
That's that. Let's keep moving.
Give me that lovely experience. Not enough to level me up, but I'll take the set of mass, that's for sure. Annabelle, we saved you. Stop trying to catch things. It's bad. Anyway, it wasn't easy, but I managed to bring it back. Sounds like things got pretty hairy out there. Allow me to apologize for exposing all of you to danger like that. I thought I could handle myself in dangerous places, but my overconfidence may have been my undoing this time. I feel as though I've learned anew just how dangerous it can be to leave the shelter of a town. Well, as long as you understand that, I suppose that's all that matters. Yep, no one got hurt, and she gets what she did was wrong. You've really helped me out here by finding her. Here, take this a little something from me. Received an effort quartz. Are you sure I can just have this? Sure as can be. It's not that special anyway. In that case, I feel as though I should give you some kind of reward as well. I wouldn't be much of a noble if I didn't repay someone for their kindness. We got a prankster quartz. Thanks. Thank you again for saving my life. I may have been careless this time. Next time I'll be sure to be fully prepared for the possibility of being attacked by the fish I catch. She didn't learn a damn thing, did she? Oh boy, it looks like it'll take more than a brush with death to get her to give up her dangerous fishing excursions. Stranger Than Fishin is complete. Where's Annabelle gone now? Okay. I mean, my thanks for your assistance earlier. I could have ended up in quite the bind without it. In fact, being outdone by your fishing skills showed me just how inexperienced I really am. I promise not to bite off more than I can chew from here onward. It's good to hear. Speaking of good things, something smells nice. You'd be surprised at just how juicy our little friend is. Now to wait for the rest. You took some bits, you cut off some bits of him so you could cook him? Okay. Alright, let's buy this breeze, this one. We were aiming for that for a while after all. We've got enough points for it. So we got so many more different courts to fit into slots now. Let's have a look-see then. So Breeze gives Breath, Holy Breath, and Recurrent. That's pretty good. ATS plus 15 as well, and EP plus 60. That gives us a lot of curative things that we could possibly ever need. Prankster gives Flame Tongue. Gives a 70% chance to make a peculiar dish when cooking. Oh, okay. Great. And Effort gives a 70% chance to make a superb dish when cooking. I'm not quite sure I like these things. I guess if you're looking to get maybe set up things for selling, I don't know. Well, I'm fine with neither. I mean, at least that gives 2 spells too, and that gives 1 spell. Let's say just buying the Breeze was best. And works out for me. I think Emma has Holy Breath as a standard art for Mirage, right? No, she doesn't actually. So for example, Breeze would be amazing on her, but we'd have to upgrade a slot. Speaking of Emma and Celine, okay, get out of the way. I'm trying to talk to a cat here. I don't mind if you focus on Class 7 for a while, but don't forget that we've got a full-fledged witch to worry about. And to be honest, I think the sooner we deal with her, the better. Before the time comes, she might want to try hardening up that bleeding heart of yours. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. I do hope she'll give us a chance to talk things out first. It's the kind of soft-hearted thinking I was warning you about. This is not my conversation to enter, but it's so interesting. She is the story. Yep, we're back with Celine. We're about to go buy her some stuff. Let's go buy Celine some stuff. Yeah. I know Celine's not allowed, but do you mind if I join you with your shopping? If it's okay, I mean. I know shop pretty well, so I might be able to help you find whatever it is you're looking for. Really? That would be lovely. But you've got to stay here, Celine. Rean and I can handle this on our own, so don't even try to follow us. Fine, whatever. All this secrecy is creeping me out anyway. Rean and Emma left a slightly sulky Celine behind and took off to the store to buy whatever it was Emma was searching for. Here we go. The colour looks just right too. That's wool, right? I didn't know you could knit. I used to do it quite often back home, actually. I've been working on a scarf for Celine for a while now as a sort of reunion present. A cat scarf. It's almost done too, but I ran out of wool, so I came here to buy some more. Oh, really? In that case, why not finish it in our living room? That way you should be able to work on it without finding out about the surprise. That sounds like an excellent idea. Thank you, Rean. After showing Emma to the mansion's living room, Rean decided to sit and accompany her as she worked, both of them enjoying the soothing warmth of the fire. That's a weird way of knitting, isn't it? I don't even know how to knit, to be honest, so I can't comment. I made some tea, Emma. Wow, it looks great so far. Why, thank you, Rean. I think this deep blue colour will really suit her personally. Yeah, definitely. I can't wait to see how it'll look when it's done. It's nice to see how close the two of you are. Close? Do you really think so? She's certainly important to me, but at the same time, she's not exactly pleasant to me most of the time either. I don't think she means any harm by it. I didn't tell her that I said this, but she was really worried about you the whole time we were separated. I know for a fact that she cares about you, even if she has a tough time putting it into words. Really? Thanks for telling me. We've been together since the day I was born, but I guess I still have a hard time reading her. Once I began training to become a full-fledged witch, she became my familiar. So in a sense, she's like a sister to me. Really? I'm kind of jealous. As far as siblings go, it's like you two can be completely open with one another. But when it comes to Elise, I always find myself holding back from saying what I'm really thinking. You say that, but I'm sure Celine is still keeping plenty of things from me. I can certainly be more open with her than I can with Vita, though, at least. If you don't mind my asking, how are the two of you related anyway? You said she was something of a sister to you when we first found out her true identity. She's a sister in the sense that we both trained to become witches together. I always admired and looked up to her, both for her skill in witchcraft and her beautiful voice. Even now I feel like I'll never be able to catch up to her in terms of real talent. I see. Maybe you can. Maybe you can't. All you can do is keep trying, really. I suppose. One thing's certain, you won't be able to catch up with her in a day. You didn't learn how to knit that scarf in a day, right? That took time. Catching up to Vida shouldn't feel any different. All you can do is keep trying to better yourself. When you put it that way, you have a point. Well, thank you for the encouragement, Rean. I feel a lot better now. Eventually, Emma finished knitting the scarf and promptly delivered to Celine. And while she may not have put it in words, it was obvious from her purring that she was very pleased. Why can't I see Celine purring? Why can't I bond with Celine? I mean, you know, everyone knows I'm crazy over cats, right? Why can't I bond with Celine? Just a human to make a scarf for a cat. In what world does that even qualify as a good idea? You're supposed to be resting, not wasting your energy. Oh, she's so shy. And that's part of what makes, of course, Emma's character, like, also great for me, is cat. Cat? When I first saw the cat in the first splash screen of the intro of Trails of Cold Steel, it was like, cat? Then I realized she was evil. But then I realized she was okay. She's only just trying to potentially kill my sister, but it's fine. We got over that. I'm so glad that Celine ended up liking the scarf after all, even if she is still too embarrassed to wear it. I'm not embarrassed. I'm just distraught that you waste your time and energy making something for me. Make sure you get some rest now, okay? I will. We're so happy together. There's got to be some place where we can unwind together. God, that sounds so datey now. In that case, why don't the three of us head out to the foot bath? We've got more than enough time and it's a great place to relax. Oh, that does sound like a good idea. Inviting a cat to take a bath. Yeah, I'll pass, thanks. See yourself, Celine. We'll see you later then. We ditched Celine! Why did we ditch Celine? She likes being near the bomb. This feels wonderful. Steam was right. About what? She mentioned how the hot springs of Ymir have the ability to promote mana recovery for those who use them. Perhaps it's due to there being a spirit vein nearby, giving them protection of the spirits. Really? That's interesting. It's a shame Valimar can't jump in here with us then. That's very true. Oh. Every time I cook. Every time anyone with glasses opens the oven. Emma, your glasses were fogged up, you know. Oh, oops. I forgot to take them off. You didn't need to get that worked up about it. Although, come to think of it. What is it? You're staring an awful lot. Oh, sorry, it's just something that's been bugging me for a while. Your eyesight isn't really all that bad, is it? You noticed. Things get a little blurry, but it's not a major issue if I use a little witchcraft to compensate. Also, you weren't wearing them for our concert, but your choreography was still dead on. But why wear them if you don't need them? In a sense, they're symbolic of a witch's way of life. A witch must carry out their duties while nestled in the shadows of history. Reveal your true nature and you risk straying from the witch's burden and becoming swayed by basic emotion. Grandmother's always said that to me ever since I was a little girl. Ah, that's funny. I always pictured your grandmother as this friendly old lady, but it sounds like she's actually pretty strict. She has to be, really. She's both the Hexen clan's elder and a very powerful witch. So she has a responsibility to guide us in all we do. But Vida and I were scolded by her fairly often during our training. Yeah, I can see that now. But then one day, Vida broke a taboo and vanished from the village. Grandmother seems to want to find her and punish her for what she did. But as for me, all I want to do is talk with her and find out what made her do such a thing. If I could just learn that. Sorry, Emma. What are you apologizing for? You know, sometimes I wonder if I'm being too naive when it comes to Vida. Even still, I'd like to think I've grown at least a little. Maybe it's about time I stopped wearing these glasses too. I couldn't tell you why, but wearing them somehow makes me feel like I'm always keeping secrets from all of you. balls. I'd rather say you don't have to stop wearing them. You just be you and you do what you want to do. And if it's upholding your witchy ways, then do it. The other one's a bit too, close. Rean gently put Emma's glasses back on it. Oh, Rean! You did it in a sensual way. Now I can't see again. Rean? I don't see why you should force yourself to not wear them if you want to. Besides, we're used to wearing them now. Oh, really? Still, whether you choose to wear them or not, and whether you're a witch or not for that matter, it's still the same Emma we'll always love. Don't forget that. Oh, he said the L word now. I know he means it in a platonic way. Thanks, Rean. That's such a sweet thing to say. After that, they both remained at the foot bath and continued whiling away time with pleasant chatter. The one with Emma has strengthened even more. It's nearly at level 5. Yes, I'll admit it. She's just straight up my favourite character, so sue me. That was so relaxing. And thank you again for encouraging me. I'll be sure to take what you told me to heart, I promise. I like her backstory. There's so much more in her backstory. I want more. Emma's been bright red ever since she got back. Typical. Everyone dilly-dallies all over the place while I have to be the adult and figure out what to do next. Well, no head pats yet though. We've had hand-holding and glasses touching. If someone put glasses on my face, I'd think that was kind of a slightly... I actually would. That's kind of intimate. Someone taking glasses off your face as well, I actually think that's weirdly intimate. I don't know why. Not intimate as like, oh, ha, ha, but just like, it's not something that would normally be done outside of a certain, like, again, a lover. How to put it? Tidying up the storehouse is such a pain in the neck. Maple, please make sure you don't say anything like that in front of our visitors. Although I can deny that it's true. My back's starting to hurt even. I can't deny that it's true. Gee, I wonder why. I sure wish I had that problem. I got hit by a football, my glasses fell off once. Is that love? What? Please, just stop. Yeah, please just stop. I couldn't read the sentence anymore because I saw that up here. I wish you could act more like a maid sometimes. That, and I wish you could be a little more sensitive. She's always making fun of the things I'm self-conscious about. So Ymir, she's got the size, she's got the bounce, and those alone are a deadly, seriously deadly combo. Shannon's boobs are pretty impressive too though. I wonder who's bigger between the two. Purple's clothes always make it kind of hard to tell how busty she really is. But I'll find out someday. Oh, I'll find out. Oh, she'll find out. Right, Jusis is playing pool. Deciding what our class should do has proven more difficult than expected. Still, I left Barrier Heart so that I could make my own decisions about my life. I'll make this one for myself too. Even if the decision is yours, the burden doesn't have to be. House Alberea's problems concern every single one of us. There's no reason you need to sort all of this out on your own. We've been with you this long. It's not going to change. Thank you, but I'm aware. I bet a break would help him clear his mind and make better decisions. Should I drag him into one? I think I might play billiards with Jusis. Billiards. I'm using that term. What other ones have we got? Of course, Sarah. Well, seeing as Toval and Miles are safe, I'm guessing all the braces here in Erebonia are probably okay. We should consider the same for our colleagues over in Crossbell, though. I can't even get in touch with Wenzel. A friend of yours? We go way back a ways, yeah. He used to be registered as a bracer here, but eventually he packed up and moved to Crossbell. Anyway, leave worrying about the guild to us. You've got enough on your plate as it is. Just focus on what move you guys are going to make next. If you feel like you need a break, I'll be happy to join you, though. Can we hang out with Sarah as well? Get that beer? That completely underage beer. Macius does not have an event. I'm just as perplexed about what to do next as you are. I thought bouncing ideas off Elliot might help me think of something, but again, no dice. I'm afraid my thought process hasn't been much better. It goes without saying that saving Elise, Princess Alfin, and your dad take top priority for me, but we need to consider the country as a whole before we commit to something. The war's taken away our right to be selfish, which means we need to weigh in on more than just what we want, as nice as it would be to abuse Valamar's power willy-nilly. I feel like I'm beating my head against the wall here. Maybe I'll go get a coffee and try to clear my mind up. Or just make a tea. Somehow it'll become a latte. And that's your mysterious power there. Your mysterious power. How am I missing you? Oh, you're over here. This must be Elliot. Seeing it brings back memories. Remember trying to lock down ideas for our concert in the middle of our trip. I guess it wasn't that long ago, but it feels like another lifetime, especially since Crow was with us then. Yeah, it really does. But it's not another lifetime, is it? It's this one. There's no reason that all of us hanging out and having fun has to stay a thing of the past. The only hard part is figuring out how to make that a reality again. Which is admittedly pretty hard, but I'm thinking of ways to make it happen. Doesn't really sound like it's getting anywhere. Maybe a break would clear his head. Okay, Elliot's planning. There's quite a lot of people doing the planning side of things. Okay, up we go. Who's in the church? That would be Gaius. Figured a quiet church would be a perfect place to sit and think about what we can do. So far, it hasn't done me much good. There must be something we can do to help the people of Erebonia, but what? Yeah, though, hopefully whatever we decide on will help people in Nord too. There's got to be something that only we can do that will help better people's lives. We just need to figure out what. It's about the point I'm at. Still, if we keep thinking it over, I'm sure the winds and the goddess will grant us their inspiration eventually. Again, planning. Everyone is planning. So it's church planning, upstairs planning, playing pool, possibly planning? Playing pool, possibly planning, yeah. That's a good one. Can I add any more P words to that? I'm so glad you were able to find all of your classmates. I should probably go around, there we go. Go around and ask them all to take good care of you. You're like a younger brother to me, and I love you dearly, but you have a habit of finding trouble. Unless you really want to embarrass me, please don't. Well, as you insist, I feel as though I should though. Probably playing pool planning, yeah. Perfect. At the very least, I should ask your instructor to take good care of you on our behalf. Seriously, don't do that. Don't make me beg here, if you say so. But we like Instructor Sara. It's kind of slightly weird how they seem to like even be stretching a slight romance thing with Instructor Sara as well, I gotta say. Hello, Jusis. We're gonna bond with you. You get chosen pretty much based on the room you're in. If we do not end up playing pool, I will be disappointed, Jusis. Hey, wanna come look after Arthur with me for a bit? Oh, horses! Who in blazes Arthur? Oh, was that the name of our family's horse? Got in one. Since you're kind of a horse expert, I'd really appreciate it if you could help me out with him for a bit. Why not? I like seeing myself. Nihon. It's not a cat. This is a fine horse. There's a strong air of dignity about him, much like the young horses back at the academy. Yeah, he does. He's pretty friendly too, isn't he? He's been here since Dad took me in, so he's getting up there in years. But he's still got that same energy. Dad still takes him out hunting along with Badeau. You see, I imagine his dignified appearance is a result of much experience then. He does appear to be in dire need of some exercise, however. His muscles aren't quite as defined as they should be. Wow, amazed you could tell. You're not in the riding club for nothing. He hasn't had much chance to get out and about since Dad was injured, so that's probably why. Don't mention the injury! Then if we can, I'd like to do something about that. We'll say you two giving him a good brushing before we take him out. I'm thinking like that a lot, actually. I was a bit worried that Jusis would clam up feeling guilty. After brushing Arthur and giving him all the care and adoration a horse could dream of, Rean and Jusis took him out onto the mountain path. They took him snowboarding. He seems really happy to be out of the village. It's been quite a while since he last had the chance. So it appears. I imagine that he would rather go out hunting with his master, however. Horses are always far more comfortable with their usual rider. My family and the riding clubs are no exception. That makes sense, but with Dad's injuries, I don't think he'll be fit to go out hunting anytime soon. Speaking of the riding club, do you have any clue what's going on back at Fours? You were the one who managed to get the bike out of there, so I figure you might know something. Mind you that I was only able to do so through the Noble Alliance. I tried to make use of my position as a member of House Alberea as best as I could. Unfortunately, my authority pales in comparison to Father or Rufus's, so I'm afraid that was the most I could do. That's a shame. Still, I appreciate you trying. I really do owe you a lot, even for little things like helping me look after Arthur. I don't think I deserve your thanks. Being my father's son, some of the responsibility for his disgraceful actions falls on my shoulders as well. I have a duty to do all within my power to atone for that to both Baron Schwarzer and Ymir's people. I'm sure my brother feels similarly. even if he appears to be prioritizing his role in the Civil War at the moment. Like I said back in Berea Hub, there's no reason for you to feel responsible for what happened here. I understand that you're concerned about your father and your brother, but dwelling on the past benefits no one. All we can do is keep moving forward. You do have a point. No burden out there exists that you should have to shoulder alone. Not as long as you're a member of Class 7. As long as we're together, we'll be able to carry the weight of any burden. One would think I'd be used to how our class works by now, and the Imperial nobility should show its spirit through actions over words. Exactly. We both know what we need to do. We swore it to one another when we thought that moment you came back to us. Indeed, and I fully intend to do as promised. The two continued walking on the path with Arthur at a little longer, then eventually turned and descended the mountain. Of course, upon their return to Ymir, they gave him a generous helping of food before going back to the Phoenix Wings. I ranked up with Jusis. We got art support and powerful strike. What's art support? Just like an arts buff, maybe? Are you best paired with another arts person? Also, the wonderful creatures. After spending some time with yours, I have to admit that I am feeling more optimistic. Despite the fact that I'm still freezing after all that time outside. Also, I should head over to the tavern and get a hot cup of tea. That should make planning our next move easier. So, do we want to get tea with Jusis next? Oh, no. Oh, that's why. Of course it's doing double. Because you've been able to build up bonding points with everyone. But you haven't been able to build up bonding points with the people they've missed. Why didn't I think of that before? By the way, where's Laura? I'm pleased to say the outdoor bath has been repaired at last. Gizmo made it look exactly how it used to be too. Nice to see you enjoying it late last night. Now the Phoenix Wing can finally return to business as usual. You come and use the baths whenever you have the chance. Yeah, actually, that's a good idea. Where? Did I miss... What? I haven't seen her around town yet, have I? Saw Lord Rufus a number of times back when I worked at the palace. I even saw him learning falconry from Lord Teo at a competition in Heimdall. He really seemed to be enjoying himself too. It's truly a shame that they're now on opposing sides. I was thinking I hadn't talked to those two guys, so I needed to get the check, really, in. But they didn't have either A, a book, or B, another quest, or C, a recipe. We've actually been everywhere now, so I don't think there is one anywhere. So that's Claire. Oh god, Laura's there! Whoops. Even the air here feels clean. It's not hard to see why young Kanfai is so fond of this village. I hope I'll get the chance to bring Father and Klaus here one day. We'll be happy to have them, and don't worry, I'm sure you'll have plenty of chances once the war's over. I hope so. I suppose that's another reason for us to hasten this conclusion. But I'm still lost as to how, though. What should we do, I wonder? She's definitely racking her brain over this. Maybe a break would do her good. So basically, we've got catch-up bonding with people. So that was what the whole thing was. I'm going to bond with Laura. Why don't we go somewhere and take a break? It's good to take a breather sometimes when you're stuck on a difficult problem. That sounds reasonable. In that case, I'd like to ask you a favour. Would you escort me to your room? What? So this is your bedroom. The decor has something of an Eastern feel to it, fitting for a former student of young Kanfai's. Is there anything here that's particularly representative of the 8-leaf school? I should have known. You caught me off guard when you asked to see my room, but it figures that that's what you were interested in. She was interested in my sword all along. Why would you be surprised? Oh, it's nothing. As for your question, I don't have all that much, I'm afraid. Wait, actually, I have some tea leaves Master Kanfai gave to Dad a while back, I think. How about it? You up for having some green tea? Really? I'd love that very much. This is quite a refined taste indeed. This isn't my first time tasting green tea. Monica let me sample the tea served at a class's tea house during the festival. But this seems to have more depth to its flavour and fragrance. Master Kanfai is a huge fan of this kind. Apparently, he brought it back from the East himself. He's always bringing gifts whenever he comes to visit, so he's popular among the locals. Everyone here likes him. Really now? I've yet to have the opportunity to meet him in person, but I can easily see why he and Father get along so well. would you happen to know where he is now? Nope, afraid not. That letter I received from him during our vacation here didn't specify. He's always been something of a vagrant. He wanders the continent throughout the year, stopping off wherever he pleases. So while I couldn't tell you where he is, I'm sure he's just fine. I imagine so. If rumour is to be believed, he's as proficient with a blade as father, if not more so. Are you worried about your dad? I am. I try to avoid admitting it publicly, but it's a fact. His skill is as immense as ever, but given the various new weapons that have come into play during this war, along with other powerful warriors such as General Aurelia and that knight from Ouroboros. Yeah, I can't blame you for being a little concerned under the circumstances. Still, all we can do in the meantime is keep going and do what we're able. So long as we keep that up, I'm sure we'll be reunited with them in due time. Maybe. No, you're right. In a sense, this is but another trial we must overcome to reach greater heights. Yeah, I know we can overcome it so long as we're together. My bond with Laura has reached link level 3. So we've got powerful strength and anger between them. Not bad at all. And of course we get the second one here. Who to go with now? There's Fierce. Let's get Sarah. I'm doing double with Emma because, yeah. And then we're going to do singles with Sarah and maybe Gaius, I think. Wow, seeing as till the miles are safe, I'm guessing all the braces are here in Erebonia are probably okay. We should say the same for our colleagues over in Crossbow, though. Can't even get in touch with Wenzel. A friend of yours? We go back a ways, yeah. He used to be registered as a bracer here, but eventually he packed up and moved to Crossbow. Anyway, leave worrying about the guild to us. You've got enough on your plate as it is. Just focus on what move you guys are going to make next. If you feel like you need a break, I'd be happy to join you, though. Maybe I should take her up on that. Sure. We're having a break with Instructor Sara. That sounds nice, actually. Would you mind hanging out for a while and actually telling me what this promise we made was, because I have no clue? Striking while the island's hot, I see. Alright, I could use the company. I was actually thinking of heading to the tavern for a drink or two. Yes! What do you say to a little change of venue? That's fine with me, but I'll stick with living the dry life. Straight edge. Think you say that. Come on, then. No sooner had they arrived at the tavern did Sarah ask Gerald for alcohol recommendations. And after she offered to pay, Rean settled on a ginger ale. Oh, good old ginger ale. Oh, I could go downstairs and get one right now. Ah, this is the good stuff. It's got a very mellow taste, but it's sweet and refreshing too. I had no idea you could make something so good out of rice of all things. Or so good out of rice of all things. Would be better. It's a kind of alcohol from the east that Master Kafai brought here, I believe. Gerald said it's called Jun Mai Shu. I'll probably butcher how you say that. That Master Kafai sure knows his stuff. He sounds like a man I'd like to drink the night away with. He's always been a bit of a heavy drinker, so I'm pretty sure he'd take you up on that if you asked. But you might want to cut down the booze. Things are shaky now, you never know when you'll need to take action. I know. I'm not planning on getting myself plastered when you've got that discussion later on, so don't freak out. Plus, bracers seem to be immune to alcohol, plus fighting seems to buff them. I think I've earned a bit of alcoholic relaxation time personally. After all, I went cold turkey while I was in hiding. It was torture. Would you deny your poor instructor some sweet, sweet relief? Sure. Relief. Let's call it that. What have you been doing all this time anyway? We didn't hear so much as a rumour about you. Oh, I was just lying low, gathering what information I could through connections from my guild years. Information about what was going on elsewhere in the country, the capital in particular, that kind of stuff. In the capital? Did you manage to find anything out? No more than you did yourselves, sad to say. The Noble Alliance is doing a great job of keeping information from leaking out of the city. After that, I decided to sneak into the Kroitzen province to follow the Alliance's movements from there. And that was when I ended up getting in contact with Jusis. I see. It's pretty impressive you were able to do so much all on your own. Well, working alone and gathering information are two things I had to get used to during my guild years. So it was nothing new for me. If anything, I'm more impressed with everything you've managed to do. I was glad to see everyone here was okay after that Jaeger attack too. Sounds like it was a high-ranking corpse. Yep, the Northern Jaegers, under orders from Duke Alberea. Fortunately, there were no fatalities, even if the experience was pretty traumatic for everyone. That's woken up now too, so there's been no real long-term damage there. We have the goddess's blessing in that respect. I'm sorry I couldn't be there to help when you needed it most, Rean. You don't need to apologise. You couldn't possibly have known what was going to happen. Is something wrong? You look distracted all of a sudden. No, it's nothing. I was just thinking about what a relief it is that your dad's okay. You always seem like such a pleasant man, especially for a noble. Handsome too. He's taken! I don't like where this is going. Oh, relax, I'm just kidding. Anyway, all that aside, you've made it this far. You can make it the rest of the way too. Just keep your eyes on the future, and that starts by deciding what to do next. You're right. We'll all be counting on your this stuff is awesome! Can you at least let me finish before you wind up passed out on the floor? After finishing her drink, Rean led an ever so tipsy Instructor Sara back to the Phoenix Wings. Oh god. Is she actually already drunk? Could that lead to a quite funny second one? All those drinks have got me feeling kind of sleepy. Can't afford to doze off during our discussion later. Maybe I should go out and get some air. A little exercise always sobers me up fast for some reason. How about it? Want to join me? Okay, she's going to go fight some monsters. We know what she's going to go do. Or beat me up. So, pass. Hard pass. She's drunk now as well. She probably won't go easy. Hard pass. Maybe I should dip my feet into the pool and restore my CP. Why's Claire next to me? Ah, yes. Let's line up all the girls first. Wonder how long it takes to get around to a guy. Why did I say it like that? I just kind of like instantly noticed that it was all women. And I was wondering whether the guys were. Okay, it's the guy here. It's all women on that first thing. There you go. There's Elliot's legs if anyone likes them. I think we've already got our CP fully up now. We don't need any more. One male is to take... Oh, we... Wait, there's no other guys in here? Oh. Okay. What's that about? Where's the rest? He doesn't even pan around for the other sides. Oh well. So. What is my link levels with people at the moment? 3. 2 with Macias, 2 with Elisa, and 2 with Gaius. Macias doesn't have an event. Elisa does have an event. And then Gaius. Okay then. Gaius it is. Our last bonding with Gaius. So, what are you thinking about in the church then? That's what I'm wondering. We're back in the church again. You know, now that I think about it, there's someone I'd like you to meet. A friend of mine, in fact. What? There's a friend here? A friend of yours? Yeah, follow me. I'll introduce you. You should be in the village right now. Oh, it's Scree! Is this friend of yours here? I can't sense anyone. I suppose even you would have trouble sensing him. Especially if you're trying to sense a person. What am I looking for if he's not a person? Here he is. Is that a hawk? Huh, looks like the one who helped to save us from those Jaegers in Nord. The very same, in fact. He's a friend of mine who watches over the Nord Highlands from above. His name's Zio. He was named after one of the warriors who fought alongside Emperor Drykles during the war. Scree! Yes! He looks so cool up close. What's he doing all the way out here? He gets as good as mine. I spotted him on the roof of the Phoenix Wings last night. He might have followed our scent. All the way from Nord, though. That's quite the distance. I wonder why he would follow us. Wish I could say for sure. But I like to think he wants to lend us his aid. He watched us slip up a few times during our battles, so I imagine he thinks he can make things easier. Scree. I see. Well, he's already gotten us out of a bind once, and if he's got your glowing endorsement, he'll make it of an ally. Okay, welcome to the team, Z. Whoa! I think he's trying to say that he has no intention of getting too friendly with us. He'll just watch over us from above like he did before, lending us his aid when he sees fit. Hey, that works too. In that case, Thanks for watching back to you. Scree! Oh, I was hoping you'd get like a new... I mean, his special is Calamity Hawk. I was wondering if you might get a hawk too. That'd be so cool. Huh. We're finding new allies left and right these days, aren't we? It certainly feels that way. Though I bet he sees us more as weaklings that needed protection than allies. Either way, I'm sure his support will be invaluable in the days ahead. Yeah, I don't doubt that. I can say the same about yours. Likewise. That was a good event. They quietly watched Dio fly off into the distance before returning to the church together. My bond with Gaius is strengthened to link level... He did learn a new craft! Oh, whoa! Gaius learned the craft Hunter Wing earlier than he otherwise would. This craft allows him to summon Zio to do damage in a line. So he would have learned that naturally from leveling, but because I did this event here, I got this cool. Oh, nice. Link level 3. Psh. Craft? Oh my god, that makes you wonder, doesn't it? Like, for the people I've never or don't really often do those events with, have I missed stuff here? I was earlier than defense and ADF down 50%. Oh, impede. 3 turns. Bars the power of the Hawk and balance 30%. That's a pretty good craft. So we got an impede, which is always brilliant. A full debuff. He's got his balance down on that as well. Liking that. It's even better than Sieg when you think the head's down. It Sieg's debuffing, it does attack damage, it does an impede, it does an unbalance. We found the next form. Alright, so that seems to be everything done here. But we will never. Sieg used to do damage there back in 1. Oh well. But now we've got ourselves a new hawky friend. We've got hawks, we've got cats, we've got Pedot, we've got more. But I think that's all our bonding done, right? That is all we can do. And I have talked to everyone in town. So by the look of it, there's no extra quests or no recipes or no books for those points as well. So I guess it's kind of time to move on. It's cool to get that craft though. The one thing I'd say that's left is... And obviously we're not going to be customizing people's weapons at this point. And we'll probably continue on with the last characters we used based on certain factors. I'm just wondering... Can you buy new... Oh, can you buy new cores now? No, still just Megalith. A fair bit of Sepith. Not so much in the category of fire, though. Why bother upgrading? Oh, that's what we want to do, wasn't it? Yes, 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 yes. Holy Breath. Switch that for Breeze. Great. Now she's got all various kind of heals. What was it she got as well? She got Recuria as well, so she can cure AoE stats effects on top of that. She needs AoE healing because her only actual heal is a straight normal heal with a KO saving. What else can I do before we move on? Doesn't seem like I can make any really nice courts at this point after all. Wrong thing. Trade. Make a grand press R. Everything costs quite a bit of U material. It just seems like I might need to farm that for a bit at some point. I'm pretty sure we have a heat wave R. That's really the question right now. It's like, what can I actually upgrade that would be good? If anything. I mean, I'd be better off having an impede than a soul blow, wouldn't I? I think I never get much time to sort this stuff out. Solbula's pretty kind of crap on Rean. We're never actually using any spells or zero arts or anything like that. Let's give you impede one there. I'd rather have a bigger level impede than that, of course, but we'll take what we can get. I can't make a stronger version of that. I mean, you can make Solbula. Is that what we had on to have the extra speed? I don't even know now. And the question really is for most people is what ability, what quartz is there to power up? I think for the most part we have got the good quartz fit in and on. Now what about an Impassioned Lefort upgrade? Machinar gives HP 500, Strength 5. That's not bad. Lefort gives Strength 10. But she didn't need that because she's always got Strength up. See, this is my problems right now. Oh well. Something I just need to sit down for and sort out. But really, it's just upgrading slots right now for people and stuff like that. It's basically all I can do. I think it's time to go to sleep and move on. Gonna come of a new day. Still got some time left for when the meeting starts. Maybe I should get some rest. Choosing the rest will cause the main story to advance. Any unseen bonding events will no longer be available. I think I've used all 7 points, thank you. We've got 6 whole people. Eventually, the clock struck 12. One by one, Class 7 began to make their way to the Phoenix Wings cafeteria. And once they had all gathered, they jumped right into discussing what they were going to do from that point forward. Come on, ass!
Oh, you went up a rank. Here's a little something from the guild.
A Braveheart as a perk, and an Invigorate.
Nice work. You should be proud of yourself.
I got that ass.